Did you know that there are so many great movies about the law of attraction other than The Secret? Whilst everyone loves a good movie night, it's important to be inspired, motivated and enlightened to broaden our minds. A good movie allows us to get lost for a couple of hours in a totally different world, to engage in concepts and philosophies that we may not experience in our day-to-day life. And what's more, sharing a movie with others can be a great way to spark conversations and to open eyes to a new way of living. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 movies about the law of attraction and manifestation. The films in this list are all either about the law of attraction or they cover some of the broader concepts that we teach at thelawofattraction.com. All of them can teach you some very powerful lessons about yourself and the universe as a whole. This list of movies about the law of attraction is intended to inspire you and to change your life, perhaps in ways you've never considered before. Before we get started with the list, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We release videos every week about the law of attraction, manifesting and tips on how to live your best life. So subscribing will mean you never miss out. Okay, so let's get started with our top 10 law of attraction movies. At number 10, we have the story of a man who finds that when he communicates with the universe answers back. Conversations with God. Based on the series of books of the same name, Conversations with God focuses on the true life story of Neil Donald Walsch. Neil suffers a traumatic, life-changing experience when he breaks his neck in a car accident and loses his job in quick succession. Soon finding himself living on the streets, Neil's luck continues to go from bad to worse. Run down, hopeless and alone, Neil begins to ask God questions, not expecting to get a reply back. But he does. Conversations with God is the fascinating tale of one man's journey from the very bottom all the way to becoming a best-selling author. The books that were created from this experience have been read by 7 million people and translated into 36 languages. This movie is a great insight into the experiences of Neil Donald Walsch, but we strongly recommend checking out the books as well. Number 9. Being in Heaven. When Jason Masterman's successful career as a stockbroker comes to an end during the global financial crisis, he is forced to retreat to his hometown on the other side of the world and start again. After a chance encounter with a strange man, Jason returns to New York with a brand new direction for his life. But all may not be as it seems. Being in Heaven follows Jason through an inspirational journey of awakening. The message that comes up at the end of the trailer is, are you ready to be transformed forever? And with a tagline like that, how could you not be intrigued to give this one a go? This movie is a fantastic reminder that the ability to completely transform our lives is inside all of us. We just need to let it out. We have a number of movies on this list that features teachings from some of the top spiritual thinkers of our time. And number 8 is based on the work of one of our favourites. The Shift by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Dr. Dyer needs no introduction. Best-selling author, motivational speaker and spiritual teacher, this movie follows 3 interwoven stories of different guests who check into a stunning Californian resort. A young struggling mother, a husband who can't remember when he last felt love, and a filmmaker desperately trying to complete his latest project. Through the teachings of Dr. Dyer, we see their lives transform, and it's impossible to come away from this movie without feeling inspired about your own life's journey. This is an all-star cast featuring Edward Kerr, Michael DeLuce, the wonderful Portia de Rossi, and of course Dr. Wayne Dyer himself. The Shift is a fantastic watch, and as always it's worth picking up the accompanying book by Dr. Dyer if you enjoy it. If you want something a bit different, the next movie is going to be the perfect popcorn flick. Number 7. The Celestine Prophecy. If dramas and documentaries aren't really your thing, this inspiring adventure tale is for you. Disillusioned with his life, John Woodson finds himself in the jungles of Peru after a series of mysterious coincidences. His task? To find an ancient scroll known as the Celestine Prophecy. Little does he know that his journey to find the scroll will not only lead him to an awakening that will change his life, but potentially redefine human life as we know it. Starring Matthew Cecil, Thomas Kretschmann and Sarah Wayne Callies, this romping adventure is as fun as it is inspirational, but the action doesn't take away from the important spiritual message at the heart of it all. This can be a great one for a movie night with friends who maybe aren't as interested in the wonders of the universe as you are, or at least not yet. Number 6. You Can Heal Your Life. Another movie on our list directed by the fantastic Michael Goorjian. This time based on the best-selling book by Louise Hay, this powerful, true story focuses on Louise's life and the many challenges she faced along the way. Using the power of positive affirmations, she was able to turn everything around. Louise begins by spreading her teachings of the unbelievable power of positive affirmations to thousands of everyday people. But of course, she isn't alone in this journey. This movie features appearances from the likes of Dr. Wayne Dyer, Esther Hicks, and Greg Braden. There is no better confirmation that daily affirmations work than this movie. Filled with tons of inspirational messages surrounding the law of attraction, You Can Heal Your Life is 100% worth tracking down. You won't regret it. Okay, into the top 5. Our next few movies feature a lot of famous faces that you might just recognise. Number 5. Milton's Secret. This one is based on the children's book by the one and only Eckhart Tolle. Another all-star cast has been assembled here to bring Tolle's teaching to the big screen with the likes of Michelle Rodriguez and Donald Sutherland. Milton's Secret tells the tale of a young boy who's already feeling the stresses of life. His parents are constantly worried about money and he finds himself the victim of the local bully. When Milton's grandfather comes to visit, he teaches the young boy that worrying about the future and the past is a waste of energy, and the only thing that truly matters is finding happiness in the here and now, living purely in the moment. This is a terrific film that is suitable for all the family, that will be sure to provoke some fascinating conversations with the younger people in your life. Number 4. Under the Tuscan Sun. Another movie based on a true life story. This time, we see writer Frances Mays struggling with finishing her newest book. Her life is thrown into further turmoil when her husband files for divorce and wants to take the house. Completely lost, Frances is thrown into an unexpected opportunity when her best friends suggest that she joins her on a gay tour of Tuscany. Feeling like she has nothing to go back to, Frances leaves the tour and buys a rundown villa in Tuscany. Frances lays out what she wants to accomplish with this new challenge, and we follow her journey to rediscovering herself, as well as attracting her new dreams. This romantic comedy is a lot of fun, but comes with a very powerful message about how you can change your life no matter how hard it gets. A great one to get the popcorn in and snuggle up on the sofa too. Number 3 features a life philosophy we should all introduce into our lives. Pay it forward. When a social studies teacher, played by Kevin Spacey, asks his junior high school class to think of an idea to change the world and put it into action, a young student named Trevor, played by Haley Joel Osment, comes up with the idea of paying forward. When someone does a favour for you, instead of paying it back, you pay it forward by helping 3 other people instead. This starts a chain of events that not only transforms Trevor's life, but those around him, including that of his alcoholic mother, played by Helen Hunt. Pay It Forward is a heartwarming story and a philosophy that has been part of the mainstream for a while now. This simple act of kindness can have profound change on a huge number of people from such small beginnings. The performances from the leads are all strong, as you'd expect from the cast. This one's a tearjerker, but it's impossible to come away without a positive outlook on life. it's highly recommended. Okay, we're down to the final 2 Law of Attraction movies now. Normally, The Secret would be included here, but we wanted to give you some movies that you may have not seen yet. Although, if you haven't yet seen The Secret, it's mandatory viewing for any Law of Attraction practitioner. Number 2, The Abundance Factor. One night, a man gets out of his bed. He walks across his room to his second-story balcony and steps off. A freak occurrence of sleepwalking that would leave a 22-year-old facing his own mortality would ultimately kickstart a journey of self-discovery. After this life-changing accident, director Riley Dane, who also made the equally fantastic Unsinkable, sets out across the world to try and find the answers to the big questions in life. Along the way, he meets a whole host of the most knowledgeable experts on the subject of prosperity and discovered that abundance is all around us. This incredible documentary features some well-known faces such as Dee Wallace, Dr. Joe Vitale, and the late great Bob Proctor. This inspiring documentary is well worth a watch, and it's easily one of the most uplifting movies you'll ever see. And finally, at number 1, The Secret, Dare to Dream. Well, The Secret kind of got in here. As one of the world's most famous self-help books published, The Secret was bound to be made into a feature film. This exciting idea became a reality when Dare to Dream hit Hollywood. Drawing from The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, The Secret, Dare to Dream crafts a story around the core principles of the Law of Attraction and how you can manifest exactly what you want from your life. Starring Katie Holmes as Miranda Wells, a grieving widow and a mother of 3 children whose life changes for the better. The pivotal moment comes when she finds herself in a powerful storm and encounters a mysterious handyman called Bray Johnson, played by Josh Lucas. As Miranda gets to know Bray in just a few short days, he explains his unique perspective on life, which would change everything. Bray teaches Miranda that she has the power to create her own reality, helping her to see how she can tune into and respond to the universe. There's also an extremely mysterious twist that arises when Miranda uncovers a link between her handyman Bray and her past. Dare to Dream is a fun, uplifting, thought-provoking, consciousness-raising, heartwarming love story. Have you seen all of the movies on our list? Have we missed any of your favourites? Please let us know in the comments below, and feel free to share this video with your friends and family. As always, be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications and like this video so that you can stay up to date.